We back, another episode of fifth quarter. This time we in divisional round. We're gonna go over the recaps from the division, from the wild card round. Some I called right. Well, I called all of them right. I just got one wrong. I got one of them wrong, but I damn near batted 1,000 calling them games in this one. You know, I got two of them wrong actually, but it's cool. That's why it's called predictions. You know, but I definitely called the upset. Was right on that. But a few other things went down that I didn't necessarily see coming. But great performance, y'all. Great performance. First we're going to kick it off with Denver and Buffalo. They played. I took Buffalo to win this game because, like I said, I heard Carnage hand was messed up. So I said, you know, if his hand is messed up, that's going to affect his game. Now, to what degrees his hand messed up, I have no idea. But apparently it didn't affect him because he won this game 45-23, blew Buffalo out on the road. So this is a good win for Denver. They move on to the next round. And they will be taking on the Cleveland Browns, if I'm not mistaken. This was a force for the Cards. Next up, we had Chargers and Chiefs. Big game, James took out Baby Boy Relly. I took the Chargers in this one. I said it would be close. I like the home team in this one. Home team got it done. Big game, James, man. I didn't give him that name for no reason. His name wasn't Big Game James. It was just Big James. I added the game to the James because I started seeing that this guy was stepping up in crucial spots. You know, I remember one year he needed to make the playoffs, but he needed to pretty much win like his last 5 games of the season. He pulled it off. You know what I mean? So ever since then, and this was like probably 3 or 4 seasons ago, I gave him the name Big Game James. And he's been performing like it ever since. This is a good game right here. I expected it to be good, but Chargers pulled it out. Chiefs had a good year, but didn't get it done. Chargers move on. Then we had Giants and Lions. This one threw me for a loop. Shout out to you, Rico. Good win. You know, look, man, you the number 3 seed. You know, I guess, well, I haven't been really paying attention, but I see you number 3 seed. But, man, you know, after a win like this over Born Ready, I guess this wasn't I guess your record ain't no fluke. You know what I'm saying? Your game definitely improved, you know, and shout out to them Giants, man. You rolling. Big win on the big stage. You know what I'm saying? Because playoff games is just totally different than regular season games, man. And I said that playing the snow and everything, I felt like it would definitely give the Lions the advantage. But, man, you pulled it out. Hell of a win for the Giants. I didn't see this one coming. You know, I had it to be a competitive game. But, man, did the Giants win this one in a nice home victory to send the fans home excited. Good win for Rico, man. Listen, y'all know I root for parity all the time. That's one of the words y'all always hear me talk about. And I love to see teams like the Giants go ahead and knock out the Lions, who's played by Born Ready. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Born Ready's a baller. You know, we all know Born Ready do his thing. But, you know, how many people would have actually took Rico to win this game? Not many, if any, right? But it doesn't matter. He stepped up to the plate, got the job done. Great win for them Giants, man. Great win. Happy to see that. Can't stress that enough. So, good win. Giants move on to the next round. And Lions had an up and down season from their record. They didn't really never find a moment where they really just got locked in. But they did enough to get in, but they didn't get enough. They didn't do enough to move on. So shout out to the Giants once again. Next, we have myself and Jags. We just got through playing this game a few minutes ago. We just got rained on. Like I said, I've been out of touch for a while, so I knew, you know, I knew it was going to be an uphill battle. You know, when you don't play the game for a while and stuff like that, you out of touch. The one thing that you miss is your timing. You know what I'm saying? Your timing be off, and that's what's going on with me right now, my timing. So I got to get back in the loop. You know, it's not good. It's never good to not be in the mix and then turn around and play a playoff game. So, you know, it is what it is, though. You know, we'll bounce back next season, get some games under our belt, get our timing back, but our timing is all off right now. But good win for the Ravens. Then we had Bucs and Packers. Man, I called this one, and I was right. I took the Bucs to win this over Green Bay. I don't know if it was snowing. I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I expected it to be snow out there in Green Bay. But great win for the Bucs, man. Great win. Like I said, I root for parity. I like to see guys like Dwayne and Rico, you know, get good wins and move on, man. This goes to show that any given Sunday, anything can happen. If you don't come with your best, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And Snub is a good player. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't like Bucs took out somebody that, you know, that shouldn't have made the playoffs. Snub got some great victories. Snub got some great victories in this league against opponents. It was a blizzard. Yeah, I'm not surprised that was Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? That was Lambeau. Playoff, if there's one thing I'm pretty certain of, every playoff game in Green Bay is always going to be snow. So I kind of figured that, but I kind of feel like that's what's going to give you the advantage because you run the ball more than Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? Your defense is pretty solid. So that was the reason why I gave you this victory. And I see I was pretty accurate with that score, too. I had about this score. I might have had 26-23 or 24-21. I had something like that. I was pretty close. But great win for the Bucs, man. Happy to see you on the stage, Dwayne. Straight up, like, you know, and you ain't just here. You ain't just make it to the playoffs just to say you made it. You made it to the playoffs and, you know, you around for the divisional round. Like I said, Dwayne, your game got better. You and Rico right now, I would say, are the two guys who games stepped up a whole notch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for you guys to pull off another great victory, man, next round. I'm about to see who y'all play next. But hell of a win for Bucs on the road at that. You know what I'm saying? On the road at that. So I tip my hat to y'all. So good win to all the wild card winners this round. Now we move on to the divisional round. Getting deeper and deeper to the playoffs. The deeper we get in the playoffs, the more pressure it is. The more you start thinking, the more you start feel like, you know, you don't want to make a mistake. You know, the wild card round is the wild card round. But once you start getting to divisional round and conference championship, man, it really, really steps up a whole nother level. So here we go. Ain't no more bye weeks. Everybody's on the field now. The final 8. First up, we got Broncos and Browns. Carnage going against Murph. Cleveland Browns, #1 seed in AFC. Broncos coming off a great victory over the Bills. I had the Bills winning due to the Broncos injury that I was told about. But after seeing that performance, injury don't look like it was that much of a problem for him. But he's going into Cleveland, and it's a good chance that this game is going to be a blizzard as well. But either way, I think the Browns been having a hell of a season. They #1 seed. I'm going with Cleveland in this one to take out the Broncos. But these two are pretty familiar with each other, so I don't think it's going to get out of hand unless somebody just turned the ball over a lot. Just like I did my game, I probably had about 5-6 turnovers. So when you have that many turnovers, you know, it's not about you losing. It's just about how much did you lose by. So I think, you know, besides that, I think this game will be pretty close. But I'm going with the #1 seed. I'm going with Cleveland over Denver in this one by a score of 28-24. Next, we got Bucs and Panthers. Here's what's interesting about this game. I think last season, it was either last season or season before, the Bucs had a chance to sweep the Panthers in the season. I don't think it was last. I think it was the season before, right? He lost the first one that he could have won, but then he won the second time around. So they split that season. But Bucs could have won both of them. Now, Panthers, we already know, is a dangerous guy. You know what I mean? So now, does that what happened then has anything to do with right now? Yes and no. And what I mean by that is it lets the Bucs know that he can dance with the Panthers, but at the same time, the Panthers know that whatever happened, they don't have nothing to do now. This is playoff. So this is just a Bucs. The Bucs is coming to this game with some confidence. So you ain't gotta doubt that. He's coming to this game with confidence. He feels like he can win this game. And guess what? That's the first part of the battle. If you don't feel like you can win, you won't win. Do I think the Bucs gonna come into this game feeling like he can't win? No, I do not. I feel like the Bucs feel like he can come into this game and definitely steal a win. Now, will he get it done? That's why it's 4 quarters that has to be played. I gotta go with the home team in this one. I'm rooting for the Bucs. I can't lie, but on this stage right here, I think the Panthers is going to come and give him everything he's got. Now, I will say this: if this game is a one-score game, or if this game is a one-score game in that fourth quarter, or tied, or the Bucs even has the lead, I like the Bucs' chances to pull this out. I'm going to go with the Panthers just because he has that much moxie, and no matter what, there's never going to come a time where I feel like the Panthers are going to push that panic button. I know sometimes the Bucs can get a little careless with the ball and have a lot of turnovers, and that could come and that could affect him this game, especially if the Panthers jump out early. But I like the Panthers to win this one, but I'm rooting for the Bucs. But I'm taking the Panthers in this one by a score of, I'm going to go 30-20. 30-20 Panthers over the Bucs, but I got my Bucs pom-poms out. Next we got Ravens and Chargers, another good battle. These two played in the playoffs, I think maybe about 2 times already since we had this league going. Big Game James hosting the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens was on the road last week, got the job done. He's flying into Los Angeles this week to take on his Charger team, who I think is a stout team. This is going to be a battle as well. Who do I like in this one? This is tough. This is a tough one to call, to be honest, because I feel like both teams can win this game. Both of them have the same opportunity, in my opinion, to get this done. But just like last week, I got to go with the home team. I got to go with the Chargers. I got to go with Big Game James. I don't think the Chargers has beat Ravens yet in the playoffs since they met. He might be 0-2 or 0-1. I don't know exactly how many times they played, but I got to go with the Chargers in this one, man. I got to go with the home team. I know Ravens is dangerous. I know all of that, but I just think that the Chargers being home and coming off a victory last week at home, I think they come into this game amped up, looking forward to this battle against the Ravens. So therefore, I'm taking the Chargers to win this one. In a close one, I'm going to take Chargers 31, Ravens 27. 31-27, Chargers over the Ravens. Next and last game on the schedule, we got the Giants on the road going into AZ to take on the Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a bye. I mean, not a bye. They coming off a forced win last week over their opponent. Giants coming off a good home victory over the Lions. So, just like I said about the Bucs, the Giants also is coming to this game with a ton of confidence. Not necessarily so much because he won last week, although that has a lot to do with it. But I can't lie to you. The Giants had an overall great season. He finished the number 3 seed. So anytime you do that, you come into the playoffs with confidence. And then when you win your wild card game, you go into the next round with even more confidence. Now, he's taking on a Cardinals team who's loaded. You know, they have a great team over there in Arizona. No ifs, ands, buts about it. This Cardinals team is going to be hard to take out at home. But I haven't picked the upset game yet. This will be my upset game to pick. Now, I know the Cardinals in many eyes should win this game. But the one thing the one thing that, now look, I'm going to tell you this. I think the Cardinals come into this game underestimating the Giants a little bit. You know, sometimes you look at who you play and you say, oh, I got this, right? And sometimes that's your biggest mistake. You know why? Because once you say them words, I got this, or nah, we good, you automatically already don't come with the fire that you would come if you saw another team. So sometimes that can be your downfall. And I don't know if the Cardinals did that, but I kind of feel like the Cardinals feel like, yo, we got this against the Giants. And I'm here to tell you, the Giants is the number 3 seed. The Giants took out Born Ready. And I'm like the Giants' chances over here against the Cardinals. Listen, upsets happen. You know what I'm saying? Upsets happen. I hear you, G. And if you win, G, I'm not going to be surprised. You understand? I'm not going to be surprised at all. But I got to put some respect on the Giants' name. They've been having a hell of a season, you know, and taking out Born Ready. Nah, people do it, bro. Trust me, people do it. People do it. Trust me when I tell you, people do it. You understand? You probably don't do it, but people do it. People play certain guys and they feel like, oh, nah, we got it. We got this. I'm telling you, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You ever heard of trap games? Now, I know in the playoffs there shouldn't be no trap games, but I'm telling you, man, like, and let's just be honest, sometimes guys get up more for certain guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also here to tell you that I like this Giants team, man. I can't front. Like, I like the fire that he's playing with. And right now, I like the position that he's in. And him being on the road, he playing with house money. He got nothing to lose here. The pressure is on the Cardinals to win this game. They're at home, you know, which means they had the better record. So the Cards got to win this game. I like the Giants in this one, man. And an upset over the Cards. Give me the big blue, no weather conditions at all, which I ain't gonna lie, which favors the Cardinals though. You know what I'm saying? Because he likes to air that ball out, and no weather conditions that will favor the Cards. But I don't know, man. I just got an upset in this one. I got the Giants over the Cards. Now I could be lighting a fire under the Cards to make sure upset doesn't happen, but. You know, hey, that's what the fifth quarter is about, man. You know, we call it, you know, predictions. That's what it is. You know what I mean? But we got the Giants in this one over the Cards by a score of, we're going to go 27-24, 3-point victory. Giants over the Cards. So, once again, my picks for this round, I got Giants over the Cards. I got Chargers over the Ravens. I got Panthers over the Bucs. And I got Browns over the Broncos. But that's just what I say. What I say don't mean anything. It's 4 quarters I got to be played in each and every one of these games. You know, hopefully nobody get a big injury that changes the game around. And, you know, good luck to everybody, man. Let's get these games knocked out. And let's see who's going to be first up to get out there on the dance floor. I'll see y'all in the next 5th quarter. I'm out.